It's not so much that math maps itself nicely to the world. What we've done is we've actually kind of created a world that maps itself to things like mathematics, right? If you take a look at the buildings, we make them as kind of platonic shapes, and they're rectangular prisms or cuboids. Everything is a shape that doesn't really exist in nature to that extent, right? So because it's easier to think in terms of analysis and platonics and mathematics, we tend to create the world like that. That doesn't mean that's how nature is. You don't see those kind of platonic forms in nature. And this notion that math is doing a really good job at explaining nature is, I'm not saying it doesn't at all, but nowhere near to the extent at which it's promoted, right? And so you can take any kind of example. I mean, even just reasonably complex phenomena, right? You can kind of get a very extremely rough approximation of what something might be mathematically, but it just doesn't play out like that in the real world, not even close, right? You can use stock markets as an example. You can use, the dynamics of cities. You can apply math. People will do it. But there's a lot of assumptions there that math is actually telling you how it works, where at best, at a high level, it might really just be kind of characterizing the system.